And now, the last but not least, Megalomania! My name's Megalomania036, and I'm going to play on my saw. I called my instrument the Amputator, and the song I want to play is called Medicating Melody. Howdy partners, Megalomania's here. Or maybe Bimo. Do I really sound like Bimo from Adventure Time? I have seen a lot of negative reviews of the Amputator. Players saying that it's useless and that you should use only the Uber saw. Maybe the Amputator doesn't give you 25% of Uber charge every hit. Maybe it doesn't save your Uber after your death. Maybe it doesn't let you see your opponent's health. But does this make it a bad weapon? According to most of reviews I saw, yes. But I disagree. I haven't used it for a very long time because I believe those people. I thought that if they played the game for much longer than I do, then they must know all weapons better. After a long time, I decided that I should finally try to play at least a few rounds with this thing. I even put a war paint on it some time ago, even though I didn't use it. I immediately changed my mind about this weapon. I know I'm not Uncle Dane, so my opinion won't change yours that easily, but let me explain my point. And I want to apologize for the recording being so laggy. For the first time, I didn't record the gameplay with the program, but by using the demo option in TF2. That was the last time. I had to record a recording of me playing for over 40 minutes. And I don't know why the taunt menu is seen so often for so long. I knew how painful the demos and the replays are when I wanted to make some scenes to my videos or the outro. Please Valve, update Source Filmmaker's game mode. I can promise you, my dear mercenaries, that Lazy Purpose episode about SFM is not a lie. It does show how painful this program can be. I'm gonna keep using it anyway. Coming back to the main topic. When the Amputator is active, the medic gains 3 health points per second. It's like a melee version of Blutsauger, but you don't have to hit anybody. When you're in a real bad situation, you can just pull it out, run away and regenerate your health. Medics tend to kill the opponent players with their melee because of higher damage and the Uber. But I feel like the Amputator is something of a little lifesaver. You should use it if the enemy is close enough, because it doesn't leave many scars on your enemy. They won't look like John Marston after his friendly random meeting with wolves. They will shake it off and try to get rid of you, but this weapon is still deadly. You don't require to pray for a random crit, although the enemy must have low enough health. Still, don't be scared to use it in self-defense. It is not as life-saving as a medkit, but it surely helps. And it might even save your life. It's great because the ability to regain health points is very major for medics. You know what's one of the main and probably the hardest task for a medic, yeah? This makes you more difficult to kill, because you are healing yourself in some way. If you retreat long enough, you can fill your HP entirely, so that you won't need to take a medkit or come back to the spawn. The most iconic thing about this weapon is of course the taunt. You can just click G twice or right mouse button and play on your melee like on a violin. This way you can heal your comrades that are around you, including spies, no matter if they are invisible or disguised. It lasts about 4 seconds, which is, well, kind of long, right? That's why I prefer to hide behind something to cover myself while being close enough to my companions so I could heal them. This taunt is really useful when a few players ought to be healed. You don't have to use your medigun and heal one guy for 5 seconds, then another one, and so on. You can just click your right mouse button and play a beautiful melody, known as medicating melody. I recommend using your mouse instead of the taunt menu to prevent choosing an animation you didn't mean to use. What should be mentioned, it does give you a little bit of Uber when you taunt. Not as much as a medigun, but it still does. You can even fill Heavy's health completely, because it heals the allies for a maximum of 305 health points. With an Amputator equipped, you can act like a medic spy or ninja medic, heal while hiding unseen for the enemies. Well, you need to obtain a place to hide at that moment, and if you do, then just take the opportunity. Done with taunting? Heal the players with a medigun behind the corner too. That could be an interesting subclass, but it should be well made. Its base damage is 52, critical hit is 156, and mini-crit is 70. Amputator deals 20% less damage than the default Bonesaw. It doesn't sound good at all, and that's what sways many people from using it. You can still kill someone with this thing, but you can't just mindlessly run into a soldier and try to amputate his limbs. Remember about your primary. I think that the Amputator might be good friends with the Crusader's crossbow. And the most important part, every war paint looks great on the Amputator. Even my least favorite. For now, I've got only one painted Amputator. I need more. I mean, just look at that. Or that. Or that. I am more of a cosmetic person, but decorated weapons look cool too, right? Especially when you see them. I can't be the only one who focuses more on other players' cosmetics than war paints. Sometimes when I get killed, I'm not even mad. I just think, darn, where can I buy this hat? I must own it! Team Fortress 2 is a hat simulator after all, no? I want to mention the fact that Amputator is fun. It may sound kinda strange, because how can a freaking melee be fun? Well, it can. I find it pretty amusing. You see a group of players in need of healing. What do? Find a good place, stay still, and play a lovely melody. It has a new mechanic and lets you play a little bit differently. It would be even cooler if the enemy you killed with the Amputator lost his limbs after death. But why do players decide to not choose it then? The first issue is less damage dealt, as I had said earlier. Players, especially non-medic mains, must understand that you should use your primary weapons as the Doctor too. Medic is not as powerful as a Demo Knight when it comes to melee battle. If you are bored, you can just learn how to aim with the syringe guns or the Crusader's crossbow. Even though 20% less damage might be a lot, it doesn't mean that you need to avoid the enemy so much that you won't even try to defend yourself. No, you can hit the opponent players with the Amputator as well. Yes, it is risky. If you know they will get you anyway, try to hit them. If there is a high chance that you will manage to run away, then pull out this melee to regenerate your health, but do not come close to the enemies. Ironically, the second flaw, in others' opinion, could be the taunt. Some players claim that it lasts too long and it is way too dangerous to use it. Yes, 4 seconds is kinda long, but if you hide, then you can use it without fearing for your life. There is no certainty that just because you will hide behind a wall, you are completely safe, of course. However, by covering yourself, you lower the chance to be killed by classes who are usually on the front line, and if you are standing against a wall, spies aren't that big of a danger at that very moment. Look out for the snipers, make sure you choose a place where they don't see you. You cannot stand in a totally random place and start taunting, because the enemies will just start to attack you. You are playing as the medic, so you're already their main target. Don't make yourself an easy prey. I will repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat that your life as a medic is the most important. no medic equals uh-oh. And do not let anyone discourage you from playing as the doctor. We don't have enough medic mace. This melee is extremely underrated, mostly because of the Uber Saw. I'm not saying that the Uber Saw is bad or should be nerfed, no. I use it very often too. I just want to point out that the medic doesn't have to use only this weapon. He should try other weapons as well. You can get easily bored if you use only the crossbow and the Uber Saw. That's why I don't main a melee. I do main the crossbow though, I must admit. I wish medic had a shotgun because it's my favorite type of weapon in Team Fortress 2. Imagine a medic running towards you with a frontier justice. We shouldn't compare Uber Saw and the Amputator like that. It's like comparing male and female sports. Both are hard and alike. Healing more than one player at the same time is a fantastic feature. I like to use it while pushing the cart to help everyone and prevent dying. Unfortunately, it doesn't obtain a big range. You must stay close to your allies. The Amputator is not Engineer's pistol. You can't hit a player standing 10 meters away. Amputator is like Scout's the Winger, underused and underrated. Both deserve more attention. They are actually decent weapons and I like to use them. Also, the two of them look good with warpanes. Most of players choose the crossbow and Uber Saw and nothing else when they decide to play as medic from time to time. You really should try out other medics' weapons too. Only because the Silent Vow doesn't give you Uber Charge doesn't make it horrible. I do agree that medic needs new weapons and I am currently preparing a video about it. I still have another video to edit though, so I don't know when will I add the weapons one. I hope you don't mind that I upload videos less often now, but the winter break is over and so I don't have too much free time anymore. I want to give you high quality videos and not plain gameplays recordings with my commentary. I used to add such videos, but now I prefer to make more educational content. I still continue my shenanigans series because I find it fun to make, but I'm going to focus on this type. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, I'll catch you later and see you soon.